Hey guys, it's Vaughn with your recap of Terra Nova Episode 3, What Remains. On this week's episode, a science post experiences memory loss. There's a bunch of people crowded up in this room while this other scientist is out about walking around with the dinosaurs. He gets eaten. Later, Taylor and Shannon's wife, whose name I can't remember, go to the scene. They find his boots with his feet still in them. Of course, this happens off camera because this is a family show. Now, Dr. Shannon realizes that there's something about, and that they're probably been exposed to it. Gonna be losing their memories any minute now. So to the rescue, it's Officer Jim and the science guy. Jim's got a little bit of a cold that he got from his youngest daughter, Zoe. Of course, anybody who's familiar with science fiction knows this is gonna play a pivotal role in the show. They get there and they can't find Taylor. Where could he have gone? Taylor thinks he's on some kind of Black Ops mission. He heads off to Terra Nova, gets into a bit of a scuffle with people, realizes his wife's dead. Lead science guy starts experiencing some feelings for the doctor. So Jim has to knock him out. Meanwhile, family son does not think the adorable Sky is hot enough for him. So to fulfill his fantasy of a three-way, he requests for her to try to pull some strings and get his ex-girlfriend over into Terra Nova. She takes him to a bar where dialogue straight out of Shawshank Redemption occurs. The bartender says he knows how to acquire things, and that if maybe the kid works for him, he can bring her over. So we go back to this episode's main plot. The doctor thinks it's this root that Jim has been chewing that's preventing the virus from taking his memory. In actuality, it's the cold itself. It took our doctor a whole episode to figure this out, but this genius solved it in an instant. Lastly, the bartender heads off into the jungle and has a rendezvous with the Sixers. He tells them he needs them to smuggle across a kid's girlfriend. Oh, you going soft? He's the police chief's son. You know that whole bit about keeping your enemies close? And there you have it. That is episode 3 of Terra Nova. How much more insight can I put into this? Well, I'm having a hard time remembering the names of just about any character, let alone the dinosaurs. I keep thinking that they're saying omnivores, or isn't that just like they eat meat and leaves? Or ovosaurs? I don't even know what they're saying, but now, for some reason, the dinosaurs like nickel, and yeah, the science aspect of this, from my experience with power cables, is that electrical cords do not bleed nickel when you cut them. I can't even explain what I just saw in one scene where they cut these cables, they bleed nickel, and that attracts the dinosaurs. And if we want to get on to any kind of issues with race, once again, the black guy is the one looking like he's going to get sacrificed for everybody's benefit. I don't know how quickly it's going to take for that to get old, but I know I'm having fun with it. Next week, it looks like the Sixers are going to get back into the mix with Taylor and Jim, and they're going to have some kind of conflict and be like, yeah, what is Terra Nova really all about? And I don't know where that's headed exactly. I kind of hope we don't get there. Maybe there's some more exploring yet to be had. But there you have it. That's episode 3 of Terra Nova.